feel like you guys handled the noise at Purdue, just the communication?
We had talked about it before that, it's going to be loud, so make sure that you're just talking to the person next to you. And if the right tackle gets a call, echoing it down the line. So I think that we handled it well. It was definitely pretty loud there, but we were anticipating that, so I think we did a decent job of communicating.
You guys were the O-line was right in front of the Purdue student section, and they were giving you guys crap all the time. Did you guys block that out, or do you guys have fun with it and kind of just listen to that a little bit?
Try not to listen to it. Coach is talking to you, so you kind of just got to zone in on what's being said to you. And then, by the time coach is done talking to you, you usually try and get up and, cheer the defense on or something like that. So really, I wasn't paying attention to it all too much. So, yeah.
Run game struggled early in the game, but you guys were able to close it out. How good did that feel, just to be able to wear down the opponent and close it out on the ground?
It feels good. It felt good to be running the ball better in the second half. I think that's something we definitely work on, but definitely felt better to be able to run it better in the second half.
Were there any adjustments made from that aspect, or was it just the same thing, just executing?
Yeah, just talking to coach on the sideline and looking at what he sees, and then correcting it, and then trying to do our best to get it the right based on what he's saying and telling us to do.
What did the offensive line do during that lightning delay?
Man, we're just trying to relax, get off our feet, not really doing too much, just kind of just chatting it up and talking about the game plan, and stuff like that. It's pretty boring, but we were just kind of excited to play. So.
Were you guys super amped?
Yeah, that was kind of one of the weird things. It was you get so excited to play, and then you got 3 hours of waiting. So it's you got to calm down and then amp back up once that time comes around to start playing again. So it was kind of weird first rain or weather delay. So it's fun though.
What did I
Be
ask?
home at the Coliseum.
What'd you say?
Happy to be home at the Coliseum this week.
Of course, love the fans and love the Coliseum. It's one of the best places to be. So couldn't be said about that.
Speaking about the fans, how important is it for the student section to kind of be packed? What's that impact?
Man, that's always awesome when you're having a drive or the defense gets a stop and you hear the crowd go crazy. It's always seriously one of the best feelings ever. When your sideline or your fans are there and they're cheering you on. So it's awesome.
I wanted to ask you, as a big man, what did it feel like to watch Big Ja score a big man touchdown?
That was awesome. That was one of the most unexpected things ever, but it was super sick to see it happen. I think it was a 70-yard pick six. That is insane. It was a lot of fun to see.
What was your point of view of it? Did you see it happen? Did you not know what was going on? It seemed like everyone was kind of confused in this.
I had no clue what was going on. I was like, why is he running that way? And then I saw he had the ball. Big dude, I didn't even see the ball in his hands. And then I was just going crazy. Everybody was going crazy. Yeah.
What stands out about this Michigan State defense, their defensive line?
They've got a bunch of good players. They're good in the run game. So, that's definitely something that we got to work on this weekend and get better at, and hopefully attack them with it.
It's a pretty late kickoff. Do you prefer a night game, or do you care? Does it matter?
One of the toughest things about playing at night is the anticipation of man, I just want to get going. So you wake up at 8, 9 a.m. and then you've got 12 hours until kickoff, which is it's a long time. But I definitely wouldn't say I feel any different, but just the anticipation of waiting to play.
Through 3 games, what has kind of stood out about Killian?
He's a great leader with the O-line. So whenever we have a bad drive or a bad play, he's always trying to get us right. And next play, we're always saying next play on the O-line. Even if one person didn't do the best job ever, it's next play and getting our minds right. And I think he did a good job of that.
Did you catch up with Coach Henson at all after the game?
I didn't get to see him. I was looking for him, but I think everybody else got a chance to say what's up. So that was definitely cool to be on the opposite sideline.